now, so are you starting to see some cream rise to the top? How would you kind of assess your group?
No question. Got the pads on second day with them on, and you're starting to see some guys a little bit more comfortable in the defense. Obviously, the older guys should be, and even Jacarius is coming along quite well as a true freshman stepping in. So things are looking good, exciting, get some good pass popping. So got a long way to go, though. Got to clean up some things and definitely continue to get better.
You mentioned Jacarius, they look good. I guess what are you kind of looking for in a guy like that in the spring to make improvements on?
Just really kind of seeing what we've got. You know, he's a physical guy. He doesn't know exactly what direction he's going just yet, but he is physical at the point of attack. And so as long as we can keep that, then it's my responsibility to teach him where he's supposed to go.
I know coaching's coaching, but what was it like for you to have such a veteran group of seniors all across that D-line?
Oh, really, it's outstanding because, one, they can help Jacarius out, and then when the other freshmen come in, they can help them out. And then we can really start to fine-tune some of the things that we're working on. You know, and that big thing for this spring has been working on our pass rush and getting pressure on the quarterback, so we can really dial into that. We've got a lot of the base fundamental things that you got to have as a defensive lineman. Got that covered over the last 2 years, so really being able to elevate our game to the next level. So that's really exciting.
Looks like Deontay's added some good weight this offseason.
He has. He looks good. He's moving well. He's really got a natural pass rushing ability. So really excited about what he's been doing the first 3 practices.
You mentioned the pass rush. How much will have Jordan Davis back to help with that?
I mean, tremendous. I mean, every time you get guys back in the fold and going, it adds competition to the group, and so guys can't get comfortable, right? I mean, they're all buddies, but they know that they want to win at the end of the day, and that competition is what's going to continue to push those guys to continue to get better and better.
How much would you say losing him affected you guys last season?
I mean, every time you lose a player, it's going to affect you, you know what I'm saying? But it's the next man up mentality, and you got to have that going, and that's what developing a great program is all about, and that's definitely what we're trying to do here so that you have that depth. So even at what, we rotate guys in, it shouldn't matter who the 1 or 2 that's going in there, you should have the same production, in my opinion.
With that same notion in mind, when you have some older guys that are somewhat limited like some of your guys are now, is it almost kind of a blessing in disguise because you can get more practice reps for those younger guys? And if so, how would you kind of assess those guys?
No question. It definitely helps, and it allows us as coaches to mix and match some of the pieces, right? Put some people in some different spots, make them a little uncomfortable, right? You get an older guy that knows the defense, say, okay, now we're going to have you go play at this position. Gets them a little uncomfortable, but it gives us, everybody, an idea as far as, okay, in the fall, if something were to happen, we can interchange these guys and we can still move forward.
Pickering was a guy who showed a lot for you guys last season. What do you think maybe the next step is for him in his production?
I'm sorry, who'd you say?
With Pickering?
Oh, yeah, Pickering did a great job, and he's trimmed down a little bit, and so he's moving quicker. I think he feels better within his body. And so now that what he's been able to do as far as transforming his body, we want to see that now transfer onto the field, right? And being able to stay in there longer, longer drives with him in there, getting to the quarterback a little bit better as a nose guard. Those things are what we're looking for. So 1 more year in the program from him. He's a year older, a little bit more mature. I think we're definitely going to start to see exactly what he can bring to the table.
What about Devontae Russell? He's another guy that is kind of, as the kids would say, it's money season for him. He's going to have a larger role. What have you seen from him?
I've seen a lot of great things because he's big and he's physical and he can run and he's got that desire to play, right? So, got a little bit of a taste last season, getting in there and getting a feel for it, trying to kind of get his legs back underneath him. So now he knows the defense, he's trusting his body again, and now we're seeing it come full speed ahead at those offensive tackles, and he's done a pretty good job of it so far.